Let's continue the story. Dr. Seward and Professor Van Helsing arrived at the Berkeley Hotel. There, Van Helsing received a telegram from Mina Harker. She said that she was coming by train and had important news. Van Helsing was very happy. He told Dr. Seward to meet Mina at the station and take her to his house. Before leaving, Van Helsing gave Seward copies of Jonathan Harker's diary and Mina's diary. He told him to read them carefully because they contained important information about Dracula. When Mina arrived at the station, Seward recognized her immediately. They traveled together to his house, which was also an asylum. Mina felt a little nervous when she entered the building. Later, Mina went to Dr. Seward's study. She heard him talking and thought another person was in the room. However, he was alone. He had been recording his diary on a phonograph. Mina was fascinated by the machine and asked to hear it. Seward became uncomfortable because the recordings contained personal and painful memories, especially about Lucy's death. Mina suggested typing the diary so it would be easier to read. Seward was shocked at first because the story was very terrible. But Mina showed courage and honesty. She explained that she wanted to help in the fight against Dracula. Seward realized he could trust her. Mina listened to Seward's recordings and typed them onto her typewriter. While listening, she became very emotional and cried because she could hear the pain in Seward's voice when he spoke about Lucy. When they met again, Mina told Seward that everyone needed to share information openly. She believed that only by working together could they defeat Dracula. She convinced Seward that there should be no secrets among their group. Mina explained that she and Jonathan had been working day and night to collect information about Dracula. Van Helsing had gone to Whitby to learn more and would return soon. Mina's intelligence, courage, and determination impressed Seward. He finally agreed to let her help fully. The chapter ends with the group preparing to share all their knowledge and unite against Dracula. They know that a dangerous battle lies ahead, but they are determined to face it together. After dinner, Mina and Dr. Seward went to his study. Dr. Seward brought the phonograph, and Mina brought her typewriter. Mina listened to the recordings about Lucy's death and the terrible events that followed. The story shocked her so much that she felt weak and exhausted. Dr. Seward gave her some brandy to help her recover. However, Mina stayed calm and decided to focus on helping. She suggested organizing all their information in date order so that everyone could better understand the whole story. She spent the evening typing Dr. Seward's diary and making copies. Mina borrowed old newspapers and began reading them carefully. She remembered that newspaper reports had helped her understand Dracula's arrival in Whitby, so she hoped to find more useful clues. Instead of sleeping, she continued working late into the night. Jonathan traveled to Whitby to trace Dracula's cargo. He spoke with shipping workers, railway officials, and transport companies. He discovered that Dracula had planned everything very carefully. The cargo consisted of 50 boxes of common earth. Jonathan collected records and documents showing where the boxes had been transported after arriving in England. Jonathan learned that all 50 boxes were delivered to Carfax, Dracula's old house near London. The workers described the building as very dusty, neglected for many years, dark and frightening. They especially disliked the old chapel inside the property. Jonathan suspected that Dracula was using Carfax as a hiding place. Dr. Seward went to see Renfield. Surprisingly, Renfield seemed calm, happy, and completely sane, but Seward did not trust this change. He remembered that Renfield's strange behavior often matched Dracula's movements. This made Seward wonder if Renfield somehow knew that Dracula's plans were succeeding. Mina was very happy when Jonathan returned. She noticed that he seemed stronger, braver, more determined. Together they organized all the diaries, letters, and evidence. Everything was ready for the arrival of Professor Abraham Van Helsing and the rest of the group. Mina felt excited because they were finally gathering all the information needed to fight Count Dracula. Later that day, Lord Godalming and Quincey Morris arrived earlier than expected. Dr. Seward and Jonathan were away, so Mina welcomed them. The meeting was emotional because it reminded everyone of Lucy and the dreams she once had for the future. Mina knew that both men had loved Lucy, but they did not know that she knew about their marriage proposals. To help them understand everything, Mina gave them copies of all the diaries and documents she and Jonathan had organized. As Lord Godalming looked through the large stack of papers, he became emotional. He said he did not fully understand everything yet, but he trusted Mina and the others because of all the hard work they had done. When he mentioned Lucy, he could no longer hold back his feelings. He covered his face and began to cry. Mina gently comforted him and told him that she had loved Lucy too. She offered to be like a sister to him in his time of sorrow. Lord Godalming finally released the grief he had been hiding for a long time. He cried openly and rested his head on Mina's shoulder like a tired child. Mina felt deep sympathy for him and comforted him with kindness. After a while, he calmed down and thanked her. He told her that no one had been able to understand his pain before. He promised that he would always help her if she ever needed a friend. Mina promised the same. From that moment, they became like brother and sister. Later, Mina met Quincey Morris standing by a window. He asked about Lord Godalming and understood that Mina had been comforting him. Although Quincey was also suffering because of Lucy's death, he hid his pain and remained strong. Mina felt sorry for him and offered her friendship as well. She told him that if he ever needed comfort, he could come to her. Quincey was touched by her kindness. He kissed her hand respectfully and thanked her. Then he said, "Little girl, you will never regret that true-hearted kindness." These were the same words he had once spoken to Lucy. Lord Godalming and Quincey Morris arrive. Mina gives them all the documents to read. Lord Godalming breaks down in grief over Lucy. Mina comforts him and becomes like a sister to him. Quincey Morris is also touched by Mina's kindness. The group grows closer and stronger together before facing Dracula. See you in the next chapter.